Hey guys, it's Mark Coe for the 19th of June. I'm going to try this again. I just recorded the whole video and there was no audio. So I posted it and a couple nice viewers alerted me to the no audio, so I will get this going again. Um, what I wanted to focus on today and what I was trying to say in the last video is focus on day trading. I get a lot of people that really just want to day trade and scalp, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it with my tools and my methodology and see how it plays out. So that's what I did today. I just took all the trades available to me in crude oil, and I did want to let you all know that we're going to have an open house Thursday and Friday, so we'd love to have you join us this week, Thursday and Friday, and I'll talk to you more about some of these tools that I use and kind of how they work. But let me get into it. So this is crude oil for Tuesday. The best part of today was that nothing really special happened in crude, so it was actually kind of fun watching how well this stuff performed. Again, I have a 3-minute chart up here, very scalping, very day trading minded. I wasn't using any big picture analysis, which a lot of people get kind of taken off track from. And really it was a nice little performance. So let's start out kind of the US session. So this was purely kind of what everybody envisions. I want to day trade the US markets and I want to make money. Well, it's what we did today. So this is crude oil, and I'm going to show you what I'm using here. I'm using my count indicator, which basically says when you get a 1 count on top, the next candle I'm opening long. When you get a 1 count on the bottom, the next candle I'm opening short. And you can see what's happening here is they're being run in conjunction with levels. So you're getting rotations, bottom edge to top edge, and it was pretty nice. So let me talk about some of the trading here. So this one, the first signal at 7:33 this morning. So if you want to play along with these and see them on your own screens, just pull up this time. So it's 7:33, the open at 64 spot 53. Again, this is the August contract, CLQ8. So it goes long at the open. You see the buy signal here with the 1 on top. It is the buy at the open of the next candle, which occurs at 7:33. That moves from 64 spot 53 up till it gets a sell signal at 10:03, which is at 65.12. So again, the rotation was 64.53 up to 65.12. So not quite 600, but just over $500 of P&L, right? So you're at 500 on this rotation. The next rotation is one to the downside. Again, it's just simply following this day trading mentality, using your counts as your entries. So it's sell side, 65.12. The low on this swing occurs at 64.23. This does not cover at 64.23. It covers them at 64.40 on the next long signal. So it is it's a $700 trade right there. So 7 plus your 5 and change the one before. So you're sitting up over $1,200 on those two trades. So now you're into your third trade. Oh, Carbonite wants me to sign up. Third trade of the day is long trade. This is at 10:51 a.m. Again, all in the U.S. session. 64.40. You go long trade. 64.40 then rotates up to 64.74. So it's about a 30 tick trade. 30 on top of your 1200, and I'm just looking at one contract. That's all I'm really looking at, one contract. Obviously you can do any type of multiple you want. I just want to show you what the P&L looks like on one contract. 570, 700, 300 plus. You're talking over 1500 at this stage of the game. At 11:51 you get sell signal. Sell signal at 64 spot 74, comes back and ends up covering and getting long at 64.54. So you can get an idea here. 1 trade, 2 trades to the short side, 3 trade to the long side, 4 trade to the short side, 5 trade to the long side. It finished out the day up here short, and the short really didn't develop. It just kind of ended the day. I didn't take anything after 2 o'clock today. But nonetheless, it was over $1,000 a day on just scalping in crude oil markets. Something that's pretty attractive to a lot of short-term traders. And ultimately, like I said, I want to use the tools that are available to me. I want to do it well, and I want to do it at edges. So if this is kind of your style, you'll see where it's coming from. And certainly come in and join us this week and check it out. But all in all, it was a nice day. And so by the end of the day, I was kind of focused here on multiple markets. E-minis were another one. I like, if I'm looking at a fast-moving market, I don't mind looking at fast-moving charts. And the E-minis were another chart today that were a bit faster moving. So the E-minis, as you can see, was also giving some really good opportunities here. This is just the U.S. session of the E-mini, so we'll start it at around 8 o'clock. This is 7:40 a.m. Here we'll look at 8 o'clock. So here's 8:55. It gets long signal up here at 27:52. It gets short at 57. It gets long at 51. It gets short at 61. It gets long at 58. It gets short at 66. And you can just see the rotations. They're not huge commitments because they move so quickly. And that's partly attractive to the short-term mindset. You have to think about what a lot of the retail focuses on. How do I get bigger positioning all the while maintaining tighter stops? All I'm really using with this methodology and this look is a short-term mentality of simply saying, if I time it right, I'm using a stop above prior highs or below prior lows, and that's all I need to prove that I'm right or wrong in this trade. So it's not long-term commitment type stuff, but you can see in a market that's giving some rotations, the money that's sitting there. Again, this is E-minis just in the U.S. session. You're talking, multiple 3 to 5 point runs over the course of the day, right? Again, long at 52, short at 57. That's 5 points in one trade. The next trade down takes you back to that 51 area. There's 6 points. So that's 11 points in two deals in the S&P. 11 points times one contract is a $550 day. You can see where these numbers get pretty attractive pretty quick. So again, if you're going to day trade, at least do it with something that makes sense. So this is what I've been looking at, and come join us. We'd love to see you this week, Thursday and Friday. Again, it's in the Compass FX room, and I will chat with you guys soon. Cheers. Hopefully the audio recorded on this one.